let's get to the first half. So within a minute of the game, you know, I mean, you know, Mars is going to cross the ball with his left. You know, Tierney should have known that. He gave him a little space. He let him cross it with his left, and it was just one of those things where Holden, he wasn't marking Raheem the way he should have been, and then quick easy goal for them. And
Yeah,
once again, we're starting the game off down.
in a hole.
That's like old school Wenger. That's Wenger late years Arsenal. You know what I mean?
I
Oh,
know.
we're down
I
early.
know.
Here we go.
It's just weird. The whole play, it's just a hell of a play because Holding, I mean, he should have marked him better.
It was just a great
On the
pass,
same
really.
side, like, I mean, like, he's got
Yeah.
7 inches on Sterling and he's in front of him.
It's
It's
just
it's not foolish for him to think like that's not my necessarily biggest threat.
right.
But Mares made a beautiful pass.
And it all
Beautiful.
it all starts with the cross. That's why I give more of the blame to Tyranny than Holden,
Yeah.
because he's gonna cross that with his left foot,
Right.
and you gave him the space to do that.
Right.
And it was a beautiful pass, and it kind of like you said, it put Holding in a position where, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
he was there. He's not gonna be all over the guy, but
Yeah.
it
Andy
just
jumped, and
yeah,
it's
it
just
was
like, damn, it was a nice pass. Shit.
it was just a great
Um,
pass.
I
Go.
will note in the first half, once again, we don't find the net. But I'm noticing more and more uh, the through ball down the middle to somebody in a more threatening position. Like we're not stumbling on our opportunities as much. We're actually like seizing opportunities. We see somebody slide in the middle, the pass goes through. People run off of them. It didn't take long for Saka and KT to get together and start doing their thing again.
That's what
You
I was gonna
know,
say. The
they were
bright spot.
finding Saka early. KT was running around the outside. They were getting it going.
That's what I was gonna say. The bright spot of the first half would have been uh, Tyranny bombing up and down that left hand side. Um, the chemistry. What was weird is like Saka in the first half was getting the ball more in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, he was.
It was a weird thing because it was like, oh wow, where is he kind of playing, But he was getting the ball in the middle of the pitch, and Tierney was working off that, and it was pretty much the only bright spot. I mean, those
And I
two.
think who put because it was El Nini. El Nini played deep. He kind of played the deep guy, and Jaka kind of came up a little bit.
Right.
But El Nini was playing deep, but he was playing down the center deep. Like he was almost like the third center back right in the middle almost. But
Yes, but so once we gave up that first goal, I thought they had a few other chances, but for the most part, we were threatening on some of those counters with Tyranny and Saka doing their 1-2. The the weird thing is we get nothing out of that right side with Pepe and Bellerin. Like they can't emulate what Tyranny and Saka do at all on any level, and we're just so lopsided. Like if we're not creating anything on that left hand side, nothing's happening. We're chasing
yeah,
the ball, and there's just no threat.
it's such a conundrum because Saka and KT play very good together, and it's like I wouldn't want to break it up, but like even Saka got Bellerin going when he was playing down the right. And it's
As
like
much as he could, yeah.
it's almost like, man, I don't know, maybe Saka should play on the right,
Well,
and
I mean, yeah, I mean, when
and then we
Pepe
got
was
to figure out the left, which I'm telling right now I'm leaning ESR in the left and Odegaard down the middle. So, um,
I mean, yeah. When Pepe played on that when he played on the left a few weeks ago, he was effective. He scored the goal or whatever. But yeah, we're just unbalanced. We're not getting anything from that right side at all.
yeah,
At all. And today was cold Pepe. Remember I said there's hot Pepe, there's medium Pepe,
yeah,
there's cold Pepe. Today was
yeah.
cold Pepe.
And I saw him sometimes, like get frustrated because somebody didn't give it to him, like make the pass to him.
Hmm.
But I mean, hey man, I think this is like it's over time things get worked out, man. I mean,
Right.
like more and more guys don't have confidence that something's going to come out of it, so they look somewhere else real quick, So Aubameyang's cutting down the middle of the pitch, or somebody's out wide, way open, and just cross, swing it around. I don't know. But, it's not just coincidence. It just kind of dies over there,
Yeah, to the point where sometimes we don't even attempt it.
Yeah, we just don't even go for it.
We don't even try to do anything on that right side of the pitch. And it really showed me how much we've been missing Tierney late in the first half.
So comfortable to have him out there just doing what you knew where he was and where he was going. And
right. And the defensively too, he's able to get up and down, go forward, come back, defend.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just really weird. And even when he was out, Cedric was playing over there, and he gets up the pitch and does more things than Bellerin. I just don't understand what's Bellerin doing.
This will be a pre-trailer for the end of this show, but awful game, man. I thought he had an awful game. I
thought he played like he normally plays.
Bellerin played much worse than he's been playing for the last few weeks.
He's just
really bad.
Yeah, he like normal, but he's my whipping boy. But in this situation, it's just unfair to just go off on him because he always plays like that. There's no aggression, there's no aggressiveness going forward. There's nothing really going on. There's no crosses. There's no overlapping. Defensively, he's kind of a liability now. So he's just
some of those things that were just embarrassing was just in tight spaces, or whatever, and somebody does something to get out of it, to pop him the ball, and he ran the other way because somehow he was I'm not saying you got to read the play right every time, but man, I watched you 4 times in a row not link up with somebody that was go, and he went out wide, or go, and he cut into the middle, and it was hey, dude, I don't know, man.
And that's what I always say. There's no aggressiveness. No. There's no I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna go for it like Tierney goes for it, or even Cedric. There's none of that. It's just what do they call that? He's just timid. He's just trying he's acting like he hasn't been at Arsenal for years, and he's got tons of experience, and he has ability to play at a high level. He acts like he's a rookie in this team, and he doesn't want to mess up. So he's playing on eggshells the whole game, especially going forward. And it's affecting him defensively. I think it was
the 5 throw-in penalties early in the season.
Right, he's got
just ripped his guts all out, and he's just but
yeah. So that was that. We're down 1-0. It's just going into this game, I was just great, we got to play Man City because they're ball hogs. You're gonna be chasing the game. It's just really no fun to watch if you're going against them, especially the way we've been playing. So I was expecting this type of game, but I really have to say we did hang in there well. We started defending good. We were solid defensively. It's just that, my brother, as soon as he found out that El Nini and Shaka were playing together, he was like, that's it. We got nothing going forward. They're never going to pass the ball forward. They can't play together. He's just, how he is. He's just raging before the game even starts. And I'm just like, hey, let's give him a chance. But sideways and back, nobody willing to just try to make that killer pass. Odegaard did a couple times, but, City, that press, I don't know.
Twisting, turning. That's a penalty, is it? No, he's still going. Oh, how about that? How about that?
Thank you for tuning in to Caught in Two Minds. Please head on over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and review. All feedback is much appreciated. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at CITM Podcasts, at Guna Rush, and at eMarshall Comedy. The music of this podcast is brought to you by Statics. If you like what you hear, please head on over to staticsmusic.com and be sure to follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Statics Music. That's STATX Music. Peace.